right? So let's move on to our next slide. The use. Graphic organizer can be used in recognizing the ideas of each paragraph that need to be summarized to make things clear and certain, untuk membuatkan satu-satu maklumat yang awak terima itu clear and certain, jelas dan juga pasti. Okay, recognizing the ideas of each paragraph, untuk mengenal pasti setiap idea atau maklumat yang awak perolehi daripada setiap perenggan that need to be summarized, untuk awak rumuskan to make things clear and certain, jelas dan juga pasti. I repeat again, jelas dan juga pasti, with the assistance of the graphic organizer. Okay, so it can help you, ia boleh membantu anda to classify, untuk memberi kategori ideas and communicate more effectively, dan juga membantu awak untuk to communicate, untuk berkomunikasi dengan lebih berkesan. If you have that organized idea whenever you want to present to other people. Okay, bear in mind, for an example, okay, whenever you do a public speaking, a presentation, it is much better if we reinforce your audience with graphic or illustration, with handouts that comes with explanation and table for them to understand more. If let's say you do a study case, for instance, you are focusing on learning focus between genders in class, the percentage, which means if I give you an example, male students would be less focused in class compared to female students. Okay, because this is what is currently happening in my class, because normally male students, they will tend to lose their focus whenever the class is taking too much time. Okay, they tend to have a lot of other things that they are currently focusing on. Okay, so whenever you do a percentage, whenever you do figure, it is much more helpful for your audience or for your teacher whenever you submit your assignment, if you come up with a graphic organizer, for instance pie chart, graph chart, or a bar chart. It will assist your reader understanding, right? So it can help you to classify ideas and communicate more effectively. Yes, use graphic organizers to structure writing projects to help in problem solving, decision making, studying, planning research, and brainstorming. If you use mind map, you use at the center of the mind map, you will put your main idea, and then you branch out whatever supporting ideas from that particular main idea to help you to organize your ideas more effectively. Understand? Okay, as in like since like this one, this is an example of mind map. This is your main idea, right? This is your main idea, and then you branch out your sub ideas or content, right? Okay, so I hope you can see that. Yep. If not, we will take a look at the other examples illustration in the slides itself. Okay, let's take a look at the next slide. 2.2.2 types of graphic organizer. Graphic organizers come in many different forms, each one best suited to organizing a particular type of information, which means there are a lot of examples, a lot of forms, but then you need to know which one would suit best, right? The following examples are merely a sampling of the different types and uses of graphic organizers. Right, let's take a look at the examples given. So the first one we call it as a basic outline, which is you highlight the topic, sentence, main idea, and then you come out with supporting detail and examples, 2 examples. Okay, normally for this one, it will similar to whenever you write an essay, because whenever you write an essay, you need to have your topic sentence. In every single paragraph, you need to start your sentence with a topic sentence, and then you need to have a supporting detail. And when you have a supporting detail, you need to have two additional explanation for that particular supporting detail, examples, and at the end of the paragraph you need to have a concluding sentence, right? This is an additional what you call it, info that I want to share with you. So this is what we call as basic outline. So when you write an essay, your draft paper or your point form, this is what we call as basic outline. So next will be Venn diagram, whichever the same circle which overlap between what you call it, the small amount part of the circle, it will overlap the ideas, I mean the points. Okay, Venn diagram. And then we have hierarchical topical organizer. This will normally you will see in offices, or perhaps in our own institute, dalam institut latihan perindustrian sendiri. Normally on the top rank would be your director pengarah, and then we have our timbalan pengarah here, right? And moreover here we have bubble topical organizer. This is like similar to our mind map which I have draw on the whiteboard just now. Okay, these are the four, but then we will take a look what other types of graphic organizers available for you to use in order for you to reinforce your understanding, or perhaps whenever you jot down notes on your own, it will somehow give you a better understanding of whatever notes or whatever content or whatever standard operating procedure. If let's say it involves process, okay, whenever it involves process, you must have sequence. Whenever it involves sequence, you need to have some sort of you need to use one graphic organizers for you to comprehend much better. Because if you put it a process approach in a form of notes, it will be less interesting for you to memorize that notes, or perhaps it will not assist you more compared to whenever you use a graphic organizer. Okay, understand? Right, take a look at these examples before we move on to our next slide. I'll give you about 10 seconds for you to understand this slide. Right, time. So